Hello and welcome back to the Very Best Podcast. Today we are doing the cast assessment for the brand new Survivor Season 13 Looney Tunes cast. And I'm here always with the lovely, beautiful, sexy Sparrow. Hey Sparrow, how's it going?
Wow, I didn't know you felt that way about me. Wow.
Oh yeah, and Straw's here too.
Yeah, I'm here too. Cooks, do you want to tell everybody what you thought the season was?
Yeah, I made a boo-boo. According to the schedule, I thought this was the OnlyFans season, but I remembered that that's next season.
That is next season. Okay.
It is?
We are and Sparrow's going to star in it.
I'm going to be the star?
You're going to be the star of the show.
Yes, next season we're going to contact and all the OnlyFans creators, every cast player next season will be an OnlyFans creator, so that'll be interesting.
Okay. All right, so let's get started. So we have our Looney Tunes season. We have a lot of people that applied because they love Looney Tunes, and that's great. I have a lot of themed challenges around Looney Tunes. I have a Looney Tunes safari. I have Looney Tunes fun all over the place. Everyone's going to love it. I came up with creative challenges. This season is going to be the best season ever because if it is anything like last season, I will cry. And nobody wants to see that.
Yes.
It's not allowed, Straw. Not this time.
And in case our very best podcast listeners are wondering where's the podcast for the finale of last season, you weren't wondering that. You don't care.
No, they were so boring. Like there was literally nothing to talk about. Like they really they were talking. They were talking to each other. I don't know. It was the worst season ever. But the only thing that can happen is it can get better. So.
Oh, it can definitely get worse. I've seen worse.
So we are having a season with 24 people. Because nobody was around to tell me that was not a good idea and that my season was too big.
I'm pretty sure I always encourage you to add more people.
Because the thing is last season was 20 and it was terrible. And the season before that and all the other seasons I've had more than 20 and they've been super fun. I feel like maybe when you have a bigger season, it's more competitive and you can't just skate by or something. I don't know, but I decided to
We've had some really good seasons though with small casts. Like my season had 18 people and that was very competitive.
Oh well, my reasons is my reasons. So
also, season 10 was good. It had 20 people. With Oki and all those people.
Yeah. And then when I tried to do 20 again, it was just terrible. So we're not going to talk about last season. We're going to talk about this season, only positivity. I have a cast of 24. The problem is I have a very diverse cast, and that's how you want your cast, except I have a 13-year-old all the way up to 53.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I made a little Tiny Toons cast, and they're bugs and babes, bugs and babs. Is that correct, Sparrow? The Tiny Toons?
Bugs and babs.
Bugs and babs. right?
Here's a fun fact about me and Tiny Toons.
I
The
don't.
only
I actually.
episode I ever seen of
Yeah, I
Tiny
guess there is a
Toons.
Babs Bunny. Oh wait, no, that's. Oh yeah, Tiny Toons. It's Buster and Babs.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Buster. That's where I gotta fix this now so I don't.
But
Oh.
the only episode of Tiny Toons I ever seen was when all the kids, little babies, take the beer out of the fridge and they all get drunk off the beer.
Because then you like went on YouTube and you're like, um, canceled, canceled shows because they were inappropriate. All right, so on the Buster and Babs tribe, we have Ace, Alice, Good, Log, Nathan, Reese, Squeak, and Wyatt. So the very first person we should talk about is Wyatt. If anybody listens to our Brant Steele, they will see Wyatt. He is a lot of fun. But he is only 14. He's a youngin'. So I love the young ones. Sometimes they have so much energy and they're so much fun. And other times the young ones have so much energy and they fizzle out. But that's pretty much what you can say about anybody. And if you look at his little thing, he made, like, this is why I had to cast him, because he created that Roblox character. It's supposed to be like his Looney Tune. I don't know how his Roblox character looks Looney Tune-ish. I didn't ask, but he specially made it. So I had to cast Wyatt.
Of course. I mean, plus he's active around the server, so.
Yeah.
Wait, are we assessing Wyatt right now, or are you just talking about him?
No, we've talking about him.
Okay. Can we assess him?
Yes, that's what we're doing right now. I just said how I like them and stuff. So now you say something. Did you forget how to play? All right.
Say what?
No. What?
Now
I'm confused.
You're making this awkward, Cooks. You're making this awkward.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I think about Wyatt. Wyatt, he is not going to be inactive, that's for sure, because I think out of all the cast members, when it comes to outside activity besides the main org, he's been the most talkative in the spectator chats. He applied to play my Roblox Outlasters tonight. He signs up for all the brand steals. He has been an active member of the community for a little bit, maybe like was it 2 weeks now? So if he's going to be active and he's not even playing it, he's going to be active while playing. So I do think he's going to be active. I think looking at his Roblox character, I don't see why it has anything to do with Looney Tunes, to be honest. But yeah, I think it's very like it's very charming that he made his own, like in his bio of his user, he says, "I made my own PFP!" exclamation mark.
He did. He's so cute. All right.
Yeah.
So I think that he's going to be
It's something he's very proud of. I don't think he's I don't think he's gonna win, but
he's gonna be our social butterfly. I feel like that his social game will get him far, and he's definitely going to make merch.
I do think he's going to be an early merge boot, though.
And why, Sparrow?
Because I feel like he may be the social butterfly, but I just don't know if people are, depending on like how people perceive him overall. You can be the greatest social butterfly ever. If you're not perceived well while being that social butterfly, you're gonna get an early boot. And I just don't see him. I see him having a good social butterfly pre-merge, but I feel like when merge hits and he has those new people around, that's where things are gonna get rocky.
All right.
His age and maturity level is going to be a part that's going to make it harder for him to connect with some other players.
So it
Yes.
depends on who makes merge, how far he gets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's he's not gonna like this is just my like personal guess, but um he's not going to he's not going to be in like a duo with the 50-year-old. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think so either. All right, so our next person moving on is Alice. Now, Alice, I can say the same about Wyatt. She has been active in our brand Steel. She's been in VCs with us, so I had to cast her. She's
Who is
13, which
this?
Alice, which is why I decided that I needed to group them by age a little bit more because it's so much easier to babysit people that are all on the same tribe.
So
I
wait,
don't have a lot of hope for Alice while reading her application. She didn't really what do
Well,
you call it?
you saw what she said, right? She says
Yeah,
that
she said
she.
she was
wait before
usually
you're moving
targeted for
on,
being inactive.
I
before
know.
we're moving on from Wyatt, weren't we going to do like a bunch of like check-offs?
We did them, and now we're done.
Oh, was he pre-merge or what?
We said that he was gonna be a merge
Early
boot.
merge boot.
I don't know where you were when we were talking about that. Didn't I thought you agreed?
Oh, okay, I agree with that. I didn't say anything, but I agree.
All right. Yeah. Well, now we're on Alice now. I think that I don't think I think she's going to be a pre-merge boot.
Yeah.
And if not, if she does make merge, I feel like she will be an easy merge boot. That maybe, you know how it is when they need to get rid of somebody and it's an easy vote. So I think she's going to be the pre-merge or merge boot.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
according to
agree.
her
She's definitely.
history,
I don't think she has a chance in making merge. To be honest with you, I have no faith.
um, according to her like history and her past orgs, she's gotten 11th, 12th, 15th, and 11th place.
Mm.
Um, but she's 8 out of 9 out of 10 on activity. However, I will say one thing. Um, she says her most important thing that she wants to do is to make friends. And now here's a part for like people that play a lot of orgs like me and Straw and stuff that Alice won't have. It's like we are kind of at a point where we realize that like all the friends you make while you play orgs are just fake and then you're never going to talk to them again. And so uh
Unless you're
the thing about
Strawberry, Puffs,
Alice,
and Sparrow, because we met years ago playing in Oregon. I still pester them every day.
yeah, but so the thing is Alice is a lot younger, a lot less experienced. She's more optimistic. She doesn't realize that these are just temporary friends that are just using her for the game. So she's going to, her passion for talking to people is going to be genuine when some other players are only going to be doing it for the game. And you can tell when someone's being genuine versus somebody that is jaded. So she's going to be a genuine person to talk to. And I think that will be a spark to her social game. And uh,
So, do we think that she is going to be a flop, or because a flop's someone who doesn't play at all? I feel like she's going to try to play.
I think she's gonna get voted out in the in the merge.
No, pre-merge.
Why do
Hundred.
you think she's gonna be
She
pre-merged?
she literally said she's usually targeted for not being active. I have no faith in her.
Sparrow, we're good. She's going to prove you wrong.
Well, she can try.
All right, so we're going to move on to the next person. Oh wait, this isn't the right next person. Oh, I I have a good and I have a goose, and I pulled up goose instead of good. I hate when people.
You're a
Somebody
goose. I
named
am a
the
Canadian
Discord.
goose.
Somebody's named Good on Discord.
Yes. Do you think that they're going to get the hero award? So good. I will have to say, I was I passed on him. And I only added good because I was at 21, and then like I had like one or two like really excellent, I couldn't not cast them apps come in just at the last minute. And I couldn't not cast them. But then I also couldn't like not cast anybody else. So I decided to cast good. Sometimes these players are the ones that like really surprise you, and they end up they end up winning. I don't really. She's definitely going to
Yeah,
be pre-merge.
he
She's
seems pretty. Sorry, go ahead.
little dry. Do you agree? A little dry.
Dry.
Yeah,
I
there's
mean
not a lot.
that would be like my impression of the app as well. Dry,
I think he's
like a
going to be
Popeye's biscuit.
inactive. Like, I do kind of think that he's going to play. I think he's going to play and not really talk to anybody and get voted out. I don't think he's going to really show up to any challenges or anything.
No, you
I
think he's
think
going to be?
he's going to be kind of like the players last season where he doesn't talk to anyone, I think. And also, I will also have little faith in him because his favorite movie is Frozen 2, so I don't know how I can trust him.
But
Honestly, valid point. I agree with you this time.
it kind of depends on who's on his tribe with him. Like him and Alice might become best friends. You know, they're both kind of quiet. They both want to play.
He could also become somebody's just number.
So, Straw, do you think he'll make it to merge?
No.
Yeah,
But
actually, honestly, this is what I think. I think when he gets voted out, he's not even going to vote. I think he's going to self vote.
oh, I hate when people do that. That is like my pet peeve. I hate that. I hate that. I hate
Honestly,
that.
he might get struck out. That's where I'm getting the vibe from.
Oh, wow.
Or what
If
do you think?
he, I don't
Do you
think he'll
guys think he
strike
could get
out.
struck out?
I don't think he'll strike out. I
He'll
think
get a strike.
he'll
He'll
get a
get a strike.
strike, but I don't think he'll strike out. I think he'll get voted out because of the strike.
Bro, what do you think? Do you think Good is probably going to get a strike for like not doing a challenge or not voting or something?
All right. Yeah, I kind of do. But like the thing is I looked at my apps. I had to add one more person, and there was a bunch of really bad apps. And there was his app, and he sounded really upset that I didn't cast him. So I decided to cast him. Is that a good idea? Probably not, but I did it anyway. All right, now we're going to go to Nathan. Let's see. Nathan, I mean, I feel like he's fine. What else can we say? He liked my safari. Let's see. What else?
Nathan?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I think he'll make merge. I do think he'll make merge. I think he's gonna be more of like the kind of like silent strategist that lurks with the shadows more. If he does,
All
I
right,
think
wait.
he'll show up that way.
Okay, listen to this quote. I'll entertain you guys. I'm not about to be a boring ass player who follows people. I host my own org, and followers piss me off more than any other player.
Yes, he's gonna be more of like a shadow man, making it entertaining, kind of like me.
Yes.
Hmm.
Like how I got my perfect game being a shadow
Oh,
man.
yes. You just had to tell us about your perfect game, Sparrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, also, he's goated because his favorite movie is Django Unchained, so he is goated.
Okay.
I never seen that movie, so I can't comment on that.
That movie, 10 out of 10. My balls. That's all to say about them.
What?
10 out of 10 your balls?
Yeah.
Cooks, why are we talking about your balls in my podcast?
um,
Or did you say the word balls by accident?
I don't know. I didn't know how else to express my love for that movie.
That you'd give up your balls for the movie?
I don't know. But
Sparrow!
What?
Sparrow! Sparrow, is there any
also,
movie you give up your balls
No. Never.
um,
Wait,
but
Sparrow!
anyway,
Would you give them up for
um,
Pirates of the Caribbean?
No.
I think I said my balls because there is a scene where somebody gets their balls tortured in the movie.
You don't even remember why you said it? Oh, all right.
Sometimes I'm just on autopilot, okay? But anyway, according to Nathan,
Autopilot of
according
not
to
having balls?
If you don't have balls, then you definitely are on autopilot.
according to Nathan,
How do we even go
he
from
has
there?
played 10 times and has never been voted out pre-merge. So that's a pretty good streak, and I think that's pretty safe to say that he will make merge. However, I think he's going to be a big player. He's won Underdog, Hero Award, Best Player, Best Idol Finder, Challenge Beast, and Best Duo before. So I feel like
Yeah,
he
I feel
could.
like he's gonna
Will he
go
make
late
top? They
merge.
think about top 5 because
No,
he'll be a big
no.
threat.
There is
He's
some
gonna
really good players, and he is
he's
not.
gonna be FTC.
Hmm.
You
You
think
know
Nathan
what?
will make FPC?
FTC.
Sometimes you can't look at people's records. Like you can't say, "Oh, he won first, second, third, or whatever." You can't look at that because sometimes we all know there's sucky orgs out there that everybody's inactive, and you just skate your way to winning the game. Like, like it
He's gonna
depends.
do. He's 16, so is he on the Baby Tunes tribe?
Yes, it's
So
Tiny
he'll be
Toons.
the. He'll
Tiny,
be
we're
the.
Looney. We're just a little. Someone sing the song for me.
I don't
Ah,
know the
He
song.
will be the leader of the Tiny Toons tribe. They're definitely not going to vote him out. I
all
feel like
right.
the Tiny Toons is going to have like the worst strategic players, and I think out of the Tiny Toons, yes, there might be some more Tiny Toons to get to, but so far I think Nathan will be the best on Tiny Toons. Also, Nathan is 16. He shouldn't be watching Django Unchained. I just realized this.
Stop being everybody's parent, Cooks.
Yeah.
All right. So now
Um,
we're going to go on to log. Log is 16. Let's see. I feel like for some reason, why did I cast him? Let's see.
You
What
liked him, obviously.
I feel like he asked questions. He was active in his
it's fun.
cast.
Me and Nathan have the same favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. We both our favorites are Django Unchained.
Yes.
So that's all.
Next time you talk to Nathan, ask him if he'd give up his balls for them.
That's
Yeah,
not what
give
I
up his
said.
ball.
I was
Give up your
thinking how
balls.
great Django Unchained is, so I had to mention something else that was great. It had nothing to do with me giving them.
All right. His app was okay. Let's see.
Who are we doing next?
I will play for the win. I don't care who I have to cut. I will slice, kick, lie about a dead grandma to win no matter what it takes. Awards are nice, but I don't play for them. I play hard and try to win. I might get awards.
Who is this?
This is Log. I make big, bold moves. Friends would be nice, but I'm willing to betray them.
Log. Why do these
So-
people have the worst names ever?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's almost like naming yourself.
Balls.
Guys, it's not that funny. I have balls. It's not that funny.
Well, you would give them up for Jay.
That's not what I said. That's what Straw said.
All right. I feel like Cooks is getting angry with us. Stop it, Sparrow. I like to make connections with people, but I don't mind being a chameleon about it. I can be heroic, villainous, kind, and nice. Like something I hate or something I love, I'm able to lie to people to make connections with people. And by the way I describe this, you can tell I also like to have dramatic flair stuff. Like this is where people were talking about, like if someone says, oh, I like Django and Chains. And then somebody else is like, yeah, that's my favorite movie too. And then they're on Google trying to figure out what the hell that movie is about so they can have something to talk with them about. So that's kind of the kind of player he is.
I think he's gonna get voted out for doing too much.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, actually. If you talk to org players, they are stupid. So you can lie to them all the time for no reason, and most of the time it won't come back to bite you.
Well, hold on one second.
Here's the when I first started playing orgs, I would lie about everything for no reason, and I would always get like 5th place. You know, like I would say, "Oh yeah, I live in America." Oh yeah, or I would say, "Oh yeah, I was just in the grocery store, whatever." Oh, sorry, I couldn't talk. I was in church. All the time.
Wait, do you when you want to get off call with somebody, do you say, "Hey, I'm going skydiving"?
I didn't do that. I literally was texting and I was like, I'm going skydiving. And it wasn't even to you.
I know, but then I'm like, why did he just tell me he was running errands and he told this other girl he was going skydiving?
I told Bill that. I told everybody except you that.
Wait, I'm like, doesn't he want to impress me too? But I guess not.
I literally did that because I didn't want to talk to them later, but then I ended up talking to you.
This is interesting because Log will be on the Tiny Toons tribe, and he's another big player. The thing about these 16-year-old players is that a lot of them are like, oh, I want to play like Tony or Russell. I want to go crazy. And Tony wants to go crazy. He wants to lie about dead grandmother like Johnny Fairplay. It's kind of giving me the same vibe as Nathan. So I'm wondering, are these two going to team up, or are they going to go head-to-head right away? And there's going to be a war between them.
I can't wait. All right, the next person is...
Why do you want to move on so quickly?
Because
I asked you a question.
What was my question?
Do you think they're going to go head-to-head or work together, Nathan and Log?
Oh, I thought it was like it was either one and we were going to have to see what happened. I didn't realize it was a question.
Also, we didn't say if he was going to make merge or not, unless I missed it.
He's definitely going to make merge. I think he's
You
going to
think
make
so?
it far. I think
Because he might not make merge if he goes head-to-head with Nathan, is what I'm saying.
Maybe. I feel
Because
like...
Because the other players so far on the Tiny Toons tribe, they're kind of small players. So when you have two big players, are they going to be working together, or are they going to go after each other to be leader of the tribe?
Well, that's one of the things I'm like, oh, we're going to have to see.
Yeah, we will see.
If they go head-to-head, one of them isn't going to make merge.
All right, if they go to head-to-head, I think that Log is going because people aren't going to like his dumb name.
Here's the thing, though. Log will lie about anything. A lot of people, they have their sacred cows. Like, I won't do this. Log says he'll do anything. So I don't know what that implies, but he'll lie about things other people wouldn't lie about. Like, for instance, I haven't and wouldn't. I don't think I wouldn't lie about a dead grandmother, but Log said he would. Would Nathan lie about a dead grandmother? Could Log say something like that to get the foot up on him?
Maybe. We will have to see. Is it okay if we move on to Reese
So,
now? So our podcast isn't 5 hours long, or you want to?
Well,
Yes, because
is
I
it
got
gonna
some
be
planning for
pre-merge or
my
not?
org to do still.
Let's do a vote. Is he going to be pre-merge or not pre-merge?
I think he's going to make merge. I feel
He's gonna
like
make merge.
I feel like the Tiny Toons tribe, there's some really quiet ones, and I feel like maybe if they do go to tribal, they are going to get rid of the quieter ones. I also feel like maybe he seems like he's good at challenges, and if he's social and people like them, people will keep him around.
Yeah, I'll say merge because I don't know. Actually, now that I'm meeting him, I'm not sure if Nathan is going to make merge. He
All
might
right.
vote him out.
But I do think he might. I do think he might get villain of the season.
All right, let's move on.
All right, let's go to Reese. So Reese, she says I'd say I'm a social and physical player. The reason being I comp out when I need to, and only when needed. I never show myself as a threat. I truly am. What makes me special is that they have a mindset and they're only in it for themselves. Like if their closest ally has an idol, if their closest ally is about to go home and they have an idol, they're not going to use it, and that they need to save it for themselves. But we all know what Sparrow says, or was it Cook said? One of you guys say the best way to use an idol is not on yourself, it's to idol somebody out. So I'm not sure if he is more cutthroat on his use of an idol.
You don't. This is what I would do with an idol. You try not to use it on you, but when you do use it on somebody else, you actually pass the idol to that person, so nobody knows that you're actually that close with the person that you'd use the idol on them.
Yeah.
That makes
Unless you just want to show everybody that, like, you're the man or whatever and be like, yo, kaboom, kaboom. And then you pull out the idol. Guess what, bitch? This is for you. And then you play it on them.
Yes, and it depends too, like how close to the end. Like if you're doing it pre-merge and idling somebody out, you probably wouldn't say it was yours. You'd probably give it to the person, but later when you have to make a resume, you would probably
You'd
probably be like, the thing is,
my favorite idol play ever is a pre-merge idol play where somebody openly played it on somebody else, and in my opinion, it's the best idol play and best survivor move of all time. I'm just not going to spoil it because Sparrow hasn't got there yet.
All right.
Yeah, I've only just finished Palau.
But here's the thing. She also says that she's not here to make friends, and before she has won rewards for the best fights. So she's a player that likes to fight with people.
Yeah, I think he's actually a guy though. You gotta maybe by the next one we'll figure out pronouns. But it's hard because he's got a girl for a picture.
Honestly, I don't even I get pronouns wrong all the time. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Like fight me?
Oh man, I accidentally messed up and did that. Oh no.
So wait, is Reese on the Tiny Toons tribe?
Yes, we're doing the Tiny Toon tribes first.
All right. Well,
hello, Zoltan.
No one says hi to me.
I said hello.
I am going to leave.
I didn't see you came in.
hi.
All right,
So first of all, Let's slow down, guys, because listen, not all the Tiny Toons tribe is going to make merge, and I think basically we've been saying makes merge, makes merge, makes merge. So unless this tribe wins every immunity challenge, that's not going to happen. So do you really think Reese is going to make merge and that everybody on the Tiny Toons tribe is going to make merge?
No, but I feel like the first person that will go home will probably be Alice. And then who's the other person that we were talking
Here's the
about?
thing, Straw. Me and you both said Alice was going to make merge.
I'm the one who said pre-merge.
I said she was going to be pre-merge or she was going to be the merge boot is what I said.
I think she's going to be the first boot.
Well, here's the thing, okay?
You and me are on the same page. There's all.
You really think that every Tiny Toons person on the Tiny Toons tribe is going to make the merge except Alice?
No, I've already said that if they're going to get rid of people on the Tiny Toons one, it will be Alice, and then it will be Good, and then maybe Reese or Squeak. I think
Sweet.
we
Who's
haven't gone
Squeak?
to Squeak yet.
What kind of names are these? Squeak?
I don't.
That sounds like that's
Bro,
a
you are
sound.
telling me.
There were these pull
listen.
carts at the grocery
We had
store,
Mr. Noob as a name,
and
dude.
that's the
Mr.
sound it
Noob.
made when it caught the back of my heel.
Okay, how about we do this? We're gonna do Squeak. We're gonna do Ace, and then after we do this, we can have an overall feeling of the tribe, and then talk about who we think is going to last the longest in the tribe, and who do you think is going to go first? Because it's hard
Works
to
with
talk
me.
about. It's hard to talk about that when we have two more people. All right, so the
All
next.
right, so we're gonna wait until we're done, everybody, and then do the whole thing.
Yes.
Okay, so now we've got Squeak. The one thing about him is that he was a big org player, but he went out with an idol in his pocket 8 months ago and hasn't played since. He's hoping that this will get him back into orgs. He liked the theme and he loved my server. I don't know, like do you guys find this, like you'll get like really into something and be a little obsessive about it, and then like you'll kind of like not do it for a while, but when you do it again, it doesn't have that magic anymore. You know what
I mean, kind of like, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I'm thinking about him. Like, or maybe he'll be like, I've missed this. How have I not done this for 8 months?
Hopefully that's the case.
Yes.
Oh,
All
wait.
right.
Squee has been retired for 8 months.
Yes, that's what I said.
For some reason, I lost Squee. I'm trying to find them.
I mean, technically, I was retired at one point, and I came back.
You were retired
No.
for, oh no, way back when you were retired for a year.
Are you a liar, Sparrow?
But you weren't retired because you didn't like orgs anymore. You were retired because
Yeah, we don't need to go into that.
I'm not going to say it on the podcast, Sparrow. I don't tell secrets on the podcast.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know. I trust you.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I think Squeet will do well, and I think they will get voted out at a swap.
Oh, maybe.
Because they seem like, I feel like Squeak gives the vibe that they're going to be a casualty of war.
We're going to war.
All right.
So yeah, I don't think they'll make merge.
You don't think they'll make merge. All right. So the next person, let me just find their name, is Ace. And I just need to tell you one thing about Ace. Ace, I'm currently, well, not anymore because they voted me out. But I was playing Big Brother with him. And we really connected. He likes crocheting. I like crocheting. He was somebody in the game that I could really, really trust. He's a very loyal player. He is very strategic. And this is for later, but I also casted Tony. And Tony is his rival in that org. Right now, they are after each other. And I got out final 6. So now it's final 5. So now they're kind of after each other. I kind of had to update my rules about pre-gaming, blah, 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 blah. But maybe we don't even have to worry about it because they're not going to be on the same tribe, at least until we swap, which I think I planned at 18, but I'm not quite sure.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so the thing about Ace is
he's a very emotional player too, because
Oh no.
Ace and I talked about like when we get voted out, ugly crying about it, and yes, he's a very emotional player, and I think that's going to hurt him. But I also feel like he could take an Alice and like a Wyatt and like kind of put him under his wing. And if he could get like 2 or 3 people and make it a threesome, good things come in 3, Sparrow, that he can get and will definitely make merch.
Good things come in 3.
I think he knows what he's doing, so I think he will make merge. I don't think he'll make it to the end, but he's really good at challenges from what I observed in the Big Brother. So he'll be an asset to his tribe, and I agree with everything Straw said.
Do you really?
So I feel like we've got Ace, Alice, Good, Log, Nathan, Reese, Sweet, and Wyatt. Alice and Wyatt might bond only because they have talked before, which I know is a big no-no, but those things you can't help. But I really feel like Alice and Wyatt, and I really would love for them to get in a trio with Ace and be a strong 3 and get to the end, especially when niceness wins. And we were talking about was Nathan.
Wait, niceness wins? Then why have I won 3 times?
Oh, because you're so nice, Sparrow.
But I'm the one who makes deals and then goes back on them all. Okay.
All right. So now
the thing about Nathan is Log might target him, but I also think Nathan's a really good player, and we both have the same favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. So
yeah, you'd give up your balls for.
Honestly,
we're not talking about that anymore.
I'll give you your balls, Sparrow. I'll cut your balls off.
No, I'm good.
Anyway, Nathan, actually, this is what's gonna happen. Log and Nathan will go head to head. Log will spaz out telling a million lies. He'll get caught up in his own web, and then Nathan will give the killing blow, and Log will be pre-merge.
All right. So now our next tribe is our...
Wait. Well, aren't we going to go over the whole tribe, or did we already?
We already did that. I talked about them. Yeah, we already talked about that.
Nathan will make merge. Log won't. Wyatt will. Alice won't. Good won't. Whoever, I don't even remember who else there was.
Okay, so now let's go on to our hold on.
My favorite tribe.
This is the Wiley and the Roadrunner tribe. This is our the only person that I put on this tribe was Seren. Seren is 16, but everybody else is like 16 to like 22 window. And I felt like Seren was probably, since I've known them previously, would be the most mature one for this group. So
For this one.
so let's see. Yes, Zoltan, I cast someone who played previously. But you weren't
Did you?
around to tell me not to.
Wait,
Now
So-
I am
What?
disappointed in you.
Saren was born a few months earlier. That's why they're on this tribe.
All right, if you say so. All right, so we've got the Wiley and Roadrunner tribe. We've got Eric, Jasoy, Johannes, Max, Mike, Saren, Terry, and Trav. So we're gonna talk about Eric first. Eric is 20. Oh, I just clicked on something and got rid of what I was reading.
Oh no.
I hate when that happens. All right.
I do too.
Oh, good, I remembered. So this is a good quote. He goes, I mean, the generic answer is if you play to make friends, yes, but I don't think you can really play a game solely for that reason. I don't think you can manufacture friendships. I think that's got to happen naturally. And that's kind of like what I was saying before. Like, you can make friends, but it has to be like, on like a level. Like, if you try to get too friendly and too close with people, you're going to end up crying in the bathroom. You have to keep it like friendly, but professional. And I met a lot of great people through Survivor, and definitely have some friends from orgs I've done with years ago. I consider that, but it happens naturally.
Yeah, you know, some people when they get
goes both ways though, because if you make like such a strong connection with somebody, you can know it's the right move to vote them out and then not do it because you literally don't have the heart. So it depends. Do you want to play a game where it's like, you can vote me out, yeah, but you're going to be crying all weekend? Can you do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there adds a level to control to that. Also, I played with Saren in All Stars. And I don't remember zippy zap about them from that season. I don't remember if they made it to merge.
Cooks. Emergency. We're talking about Eric.
Oh. What happened to Saren?
Nothing. We just haven't gone to Seren yet. I just listed off all the people on the tribe and just made a comment about Saren when I got to Saren's name.
Yeah.
So Eric has been playing orgs from 2018 and still hasn't won yet. So I really hope he's going to be the Logan of the season, where he's been playing so long and this is his first win. And same thing with Jack. It was his first win. So I am really rooting for Eric. So
Yay!
Eric?
He's a salesperson, so he knows how to talk to people. He likes entertaining people.
Mm-hmm.
And he
I should be in sales.
Oh, you've got charm, Sparrow. You've got...
I do.
I remember he has good taste in movies, but I don't remember.
All right, so let's go to the next person. The next person after...
Do you care what I think about Eric or not really?
You just said... You acted like the only thing you had to say about Eric was that you liked his taste in movies.
Well, you started talking right away.
Oh, all right. You tell me what you feel about Eric.
I think Eric is going to be a good social player, and he's a jack of all trades, and I think he's going to make the merge because he seems to have like a lot of interesting interests, and that's kind of person that you want to do well in a survivor, is that they're open to doing and trying new things.
That sounds good. And I feel like Eric will make merge. I think he'll make a deep run, maybe like a 7 or a 6.
Wait, so are we doing the merge thing after we talk about everybody in the tribe or before?
I don't know. It just comes naturally. It seemed like a good place to say it. You wanted to talk about like when people are going to go home in relationship to other people. And you couldn't do that until you went through the whole thing. Like if you just say Eric, like if you talk about Eric as a player, you can say, "Oh, I think that he'll make merge," or I think he wins. But if you go through here and you see who's on his tribe, you can say,
so we can say it and then it can change.
It can change because, like what you said about I forget the two people that you were talking about.
Log and Nathan, how I don't think Log will make merge because he'll go head to head with Nathan.
Yes. And we really couldn't talk about that until we found out everyone on the tribe. So the next person we are going to talk about is Jay Soy or something.
Oh, he's gonna be a pre-merge boot easily. Just seeing his app and knowing him.
Yeah.
Jay Soy?
Like we played with him before and he was a little inactive, but the thing was everyone was a little inactive in that org.
Well, yeah, that's true. It was that org.
I mean, probably I was a little inactive because you can't talk to people that's not going to talk to you.
I mean, I was too.
I know. Like, if people aren't talking to you, eventually you're like, oh, whatever.
I mean, you ended up winning.
I know. But, yeah, so I don't think he's going to make merge. I think he's going to be,
yeah, and the thing is, this is just a personal thing from me, but he looks like a Total Drama profile picture, and I feel like Total Drama fans, they don't do well in Survivor orgs because they watch the cartoon, but they don't really know the show seriously. And for instance, like Total Drama is full of bad strategy because it's a parody, and Total Drama players, like they look at that, but they don't. But they don't. But a Survivor player will completely ring them out. So I always don't think Total Drama fans do good in Survivor orgs.
Well, we'll have to see if that holds
So, yeah,
true.
I mean, I used to love it, and I do good. I mean, I got perfect game.
That's the second time you said that, Sparrow.
I mean, and it was an all-stars perfect game too, pretty much.
Yay, Sparrow! You're the best org player ever.
I know. You know I have to mention it now.
Yes.
It's like the biggest argument winner now.
All right, Sparrow, what are you gonna do? Pre-merge or merge for J Soy?
Pre-merge.
Yeah, I agree. I've already said it.
Oh yeah, and that's all we care about is what Straw says.
I was the first one to say it, for the record.
Why are you? I don't know why you're acting like that. All right.
I don't know.
Now you just made our whole podcast awkward.
I did?
No, Cooks did. All right.
It's not awkward. You're just awkward.
All right. Next person is Johannes.
Johannes.
How would you pronounce that?
Joe Mama.
Oh my goodness. All right. So the app was all right. They've played a lot of orgs. They've gotten 16th all the way down to 6th and 4th. So it's maybe they'll do well. They're saying their best move was blindsiding somebody at Final 14. That's kind of blindsiding. I mean, if it was like 5 or 6, maybe a little more noteworthy. Does anybody have anything else to say about Johannes, especially Cook, so he doesn't get cranky with me?
Johannes, I think he talks a lot. I think he's gonna be kind of forgotten about and make merge because I'm gonna forget about him, and so I feel like the other players will forget about him too.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he's either going to be like one of the earlier merger boots, or he's gonna be like the pre-merge boot right before merge. That's my prediction for him.
Also, Johannes. That's a name that you would want to write down on a voting platform.
Is it really pronounced that way, or is it just a weird spelling of Jonas?
I have no idea.
I'm just gonna call him Jonas because it looks like a weird spelling.
But
if
yeah,
it's not
look
that,
at that.
then well.
Look at the way it's spelled. You would want to write, if you like had all the options of who to vote for, you would want to write that down.
All right, next is Max. What can we say about Max?
Max attacks.
Max attacks. All right, so let's see. Max, let me just remind me of what. They love my Safari. Let's see. They were excited when I said they could play. Let's see. Talking about moves. Worst move. Let's see. Now. So his goal is to win an award over winning the game. I make Final Tribal with probably the most hated person on the cast, and the only reason I win is because they like me more than the other person. I just made no moves or anything and just coasted. I would not want to win like that. Oh, this person likes Boston Rob. Well, maybe if I won differently by pulling a Boston Rob or something, would be lit, but unlikely. So they like Boston Rob.
Just not as good as me. Such a shame.
They have a very chaotic energy, and the personality is all over the place. I'm very brain rotted. I am very brain rotted, not to brag. And I know all the... Who's John Pork?
John Pork is a meme. You asked me this before, but John Pork is a meme. It's an older
I
meme.
had no idea. This is the first I've ever heard of John Pork.
John Pork is this photoshopped pig guy. It's a meme. And he's saying I'm brain rotted, and brain rotted means you know all about the kids' memes. So he knows all about meme culture is what he's saying. And he knows all the John Pork lore.
He goes, I can definitely hold a conversation with the driest person ever. I can practically talk about my interests for hours, anything from music, movies, sports, or food. I can base a conversation from that for a long time. But a lot of times people find me annoying, which is a setback, but I think there is certain draw to me. So I'm going to rename him Cooks. He sounds like he plays like Cooks. I think he's going to go far because he's going to play like Cooks. What do you guys think?
Yeah, he does remind me of me.
I don't know. Could shoot himself in the foot.
He could.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know, if he, like, if he knows people find him annoying, then I don't think he's going to make it very far. Because, like, I feel like I feel
No, I
like
feel like people won't find him annoying. I think like he will know how to run that line because here's the thing: when you're playing on a Discord survivor, what counts as annoying is going to be you have to be to for somebody to call you out and say I don't like you because you're annoying. You have to be really annoying. Like regular real life annoying is not Discord survivor annoying. Because you gotta think about some of the people on the Tiny Toons tribe. Now that's those are some people that would be considered annoying. And I think Max is not going to be considered annoying. He's not going to get voted out for being annoying anyway.
yeah, I don't. Well, like I don't know if I don't know when he said people find him annoying. I don't know if he meant in real life or if he meant in the game. So I'm not really sure. All right, so let's go on to Mike. Mike is the next person. So, Mike apparently this isn't true because he said he played in my. Oh, okay. I thought Mike said he played in my first season, but he didn't. Um, oh, he said he applied for the first season, and I'm like, there's no way you applied for my first season, Mike, because I was begging for people to play. You would have played if you applied. But Aiden is a
Are
production
you,
here, and he's seen Aiden play, and he put in a good word for Aiden. He does have a total drama PFP.
Mike?
Mike. Well, no, I
No,
guess
it's
he.
Patrick.
Well, okay. He wanted his image to be for the cast reveal to be a total drama person.
His mom says he's special.
Well, of course, moms always think that. Oh, he loves
Yeah.
movies. You never talk to him about movies like you were supposed to talk to him.
I think um how well he's gonna do depends on what kind of special he is.
Yes, yes. So we'll have to see. All right. So next, we're gonna go to Goose. Let me just bring up Goose's picture.
Ugh.
Cox, don't yawn
I'm
at the
sorry.
don't yawn at the podcast. Maybe that's why you're cranky. You need a nap.
I'm not cranky. You're the one cranky.
Okay. Yup. Now. Okay. So the next person is Goose. Let's see. What can we say about Goose? So Goose says he's played over 200 times. How is that even possible unless he's playing like 10 orgs at a time? He's come in first and got the Backstabber Award, the Mastermind Award, and the Evil Award. He says he's come in first in a lot of these really big orgs.
Here's the thing about Goose. His application is kind of barren. And the thing is,
But he's been playing for 7 years, and he's won 27 in total. Is that good?
he's been playing.
He's been playing
Well,
orgs.
I've been playing for 6 years and won once.
So he's been playing for 7 years, and he's won 27 total. He goes, I'm ready to bring my A game in my Alto strategy, which has helped me win for all these years. The strategy involves backstabbing, lying, manipulating, and pure evil.
I like this guy.
So maybe he will be the villain.
Evil. Evil.
What do you think, Chris?
You know,
Where did Cooks go? Did Cooks fall asleep?
No, I think
You think?
Goose will make FTC.
Yeah.
Make FTC.
Or maybe not. I don't know. There's no law in his application. Well, I don't know why I'm saying that.
I don't know either. Why? Wait a second. Why? Which? Oh, maybe I put Goose by accident, and I really shouldn't. Goose. Oh, maybe is Goose on the other tribe, and I made a boo boo. Oh, I made a boo boo. He's on the older tribe. I don't know why I made that boo boo, but that's all right. So we should talk about Saren. I think we've already talked about Saren a little bit. Is there anything that anybody else would like to mention about Saren?
I know that she's going to do great. I think that she is going to be a sleeper pick. I don't think that necessarily her tribe's going to see her as a threat very early on. So I think she's going to be like a mid-merge.
So
she's going to be in mid-merge.
So let's talk about how she played when she played Animal Crossing. So she went to the end, and she went to the end with Corbin, who she pretty much did not have a chance in hell of winning together, because Corbin was more social, more strategic, and more everything. And I don't think that Corbin would have gotten to the end if it wasn't for Saren and Hannah. I really think that Saren and Hannah should have worked together to get Corbin out, and they should have gotten to the end.
If memory serves, Saren pulled a Colby from Survivor Outback and gave up the million just to be the good guy.
Well, also, if I'm remembering correctly, didn't Corbin like play? I don't remember this season at all, but didn't Corbin like win a bunch of Muty challenge at the end or play a bunch of idols to not get voted out?
Corbin had basically every advantage, but after Final 5, the advantages are null. So it's like then you have to fight. But Saren, I believe, won immunity, and then with that immunity, she decided to take Corbin for some reason, and I don't really understand why.
And
was it a final 3?
It was a final 2. She was the one that fell asleep, self-voted, and got her ally out.
Oh wait.
This was one of the few seasons that I did a final 2.
But she also got to the end. So there's improvements to be made, but she got to the end. Did she improve on some of her flaws when she played in All Stars?
The thing is I don't even remember her playing All Stars. Like, I don't remember. I don't remember. Does anybody remember any moves she made in All Stars? I mean, you played All Stars.
I mean, All Stars, wasn't she like? I don't know. Wasn't she pre-merge?
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I ever met her in All Stars. If we were,
I'm pretty sure she was pre-merge in All Stars, so I don't think she was able to do much. I'll take a look at the placements real quick.
Yes. She should have the numbers by her name.
No, she does not, because nobody updates those.
Well, you could update them. Maybe Zoltan could update them. Is Zoltan still here? No.
Zoltan's gone. He's gone. Long gone.
I don't know what happened to Zoltan. Like, I seriously keep giving him host, and then he keeps saying, "Oh, I'll do it," and then he doesn't do it, and I give him a berry can roll, and then he complains, and I'm like, "Okay, I'll give you one more change," and I put him back to host, and he keeps doing the same thing. So I'm like, "Fine, you're just gonna stay here. I'm not gonna put you host anymore."
Fair enough.
Because I'm annoyed.
Okay.
All right, so we've got Terry next.
Sparrow, are you looking up the placement?
The pictures with the placement have the Discord poop thing.
Oh well, I'll have to fix that. I had
Discord too.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't load. I think it's because the stuff that it used to have for like the channel, it was all in a channel that was deleted,
Sparrow,
and they just
stop deleting my channels.
apologies.
All right.
I'm looking. Oh, and guess what? I'm seeing it right now. And Sarin was no, this is Mario Kart. All-Star Cereal. Sarin was
Yeah, it only has Eggy in that, and then the picture that showed the rest of the placements is gone.
no.
Like I told you.
Oh, the disc. That's what you meant by Discord poop. It's a literal sad poop.
Yeah.
He just thought someone went in the channel and pooped all over it, and nobody could see it. We didn't mean real poop.
Aren't you the one? Straw, aren't you the one that said you don't like potty humor, but here you are laughing about the word poop?
Well, that's because you guys said it so many times. Stop talking about it. We're talking about Terry Berry now. Okay, I kind of love Terry's name. It's Terry Berry. And I feel like Terry Berry is going to win Hero of the Season because Terry Berry is pretty much the most nicest person ever. She might be even nicer than I am.
I don't know about that.
She just wants to make people happy.
Here's the thing about Terry Berry is that that is a name. Like if I was in the jury and one of them was named Terry Berry, I'm voting for Terry Berry to win. Like, can you imagine being on a season and your winner is named Terry Berry? People don't think names matter that much.
I mean,
they're saying like, oh yeah, I won. I was on the Terry Berry season.
I mean, back when I first hosted, way before One Piece Survivor, the first winner of my season's name was Michael Scott.
Yeah, see, it matters.
The Office, yeah.
Yeah,
For instance, like if the name was, if it was, I feel like people are more inclined to vote for a cool name rather than a boring name.
Why do you think my name's Sparrow?
Oh, right, because you couldn't find anything better. Remember when you said you weren't going to be Sparrow anymore? And I'm like, wait, no, you have to be Sparrow. You can't change your name.
Yeah, I literally was telling you I'm gonna change my name now. And you're like, you can't do that. And I'm just like, okay.
So Terry Berry, I think Terry Berry. Is this the same tribe as the last people you were talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
Terry Berry, I think, will make merge because you could vote Terry Berry out pre-merge. That's like, if you do that, that's kind of like, what kind of a person are you? You should be ashamed.
I know, like, don't vote nice people out early. Because people will like him, so he'd be more apt to stay.
Well, you know what I do? I usually like to take out the people who are going to be liked more than me in pre-merge.
Then why did you keep me around?
That's fair.
All right. So the last
you are very lucky.
Oh, thank you. So the last person on this tribe is Trav. Do we have anything we want to say about Trav? Let's see.
I think, for instance, pickle.
Did you just say the word pickle?
Yep.
Why are you saying the word pickle?
Pickle.
What?
Pickle. I'm Pickle Rick.
Okay. Well, I feel like Trav Trav, here's the thing about showing their profile picture is their face. And here's the thing about showing your actual face as your profile picture. At least I think that's their actual face. Is that um like there's no it's like you trust them more? Do you like is that just me? When I see somebody's like, hey, I have nothing to hide, here's my face. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
I don't think
Honestly,
that
nah.
that's
I don't really care if they show their face or not. Very few people know mine, so.
All right, so he says, I bring a unique mix of strategy, adaptability, and social influence. I know how to read the room, build trust with the right people, and position myself to stay ahead without making myself a target. My ability to balance persuasion and subtle gameplay makes me an asset in any alliance. And I thrive in high situations where quick thinking and strong relationships are key. Plus, my communication skills ensure I can navigate any dynamic, keeping me one step ahead at all times. So he likes chaos, but and being entertaining, but he knows how to play and knows how to read people.
He self-proclaimed, by the way.
Yes, but I feel like he could make like Final Five. What do you guys think?
I think maybe.
All right, so let's see who we have on
I
this
think
tribe.
Trav. mm,
All right. So on
I
this
think
tribe,
Trav is I think Trav is merge.
mm, so on this tribe, I really think that Terry and Saren are going to come close. I feel like they both they're nice, and I really feel like they're going to bond over their niceness. Um, I don't know. I don't know how these rest of the people are going to play out. Because if I was going to talk about stand out people on this tribe, it would be Saren and Terry, and the rest, like even though we just kind of talked about them, I would
I
kind of forget about them.
Trav and
Trav,
Cricket are my people.
Trav. That's why Trav is going to be a stunter and a baller.
Trav is gonna be the person.
Here's something also to bring up. In Trav's bio, he says,
I'm a
"You can
big step
kiss
up.
100 boys in bars."
I'm a big stepper, underground maker, 5,001
So this is
summer.
a person that is all in. They don't do half measures.
All right. So that is all for our middle tribe. And now we're going to talk about our older tribe. This is one of our older people. It's Brandon. And hopefully this Brandon
These
isn't
are
anything like the Brandon of last season.
Yeah, that Brandon's not my favorite.
Mm-mm.
honestly, I don't think people with the name Brandon should be allowed to play.
Oh, yes.
No, this guy can be Brandor. How about that? We'll change his name to Brandor.
But he seems very
This
active.
guy,
He seems
um,
he seems very active. I mean, there's a nice picture of him with the snake around his neck. I love that. Um,
Well, at least one of us love that.
you don't like snakes?
No, I'm not a big fan of snakes.
I like snakes. I just don't want to be anywhere near snakes.
I love picking up snakes.
Ugh. All right, so let's
Um,
see. I know that
Brandon,
I've seen Brandon
Brandon,
around.
Brandon.
I've seen him around in other orgs. I've seen him like we've had like mutual people. Emma knows him and friendly with him. He talked so much in his app. I can't even find where he did his app.
I actually really like Brandon.
Me
Brandon,
too.
I
Me
would have
too.
I would have gave him my emoji, but I was too lazy.
Yeah, so he's been playing close to 4 years, and he's won, and he's been first boot. He wins, he's gotten fan favorite, hero, player of the season. He plays Survivor in the Circle. Let's see, what does he say about his gameplay? Oh, I don't know. Like, I just feel like he's very sociable.
I agree. I think he's gonna be a little bit like Logan.
Oh yes, he's into the church. Did I tell you that someone from Jehovah Witness rang my doorbell at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I answered the door in my pajamas? And
Okay.
I literally stuck my head in the opening, and I said, "I'm not dressed by accident." But I meant like I wasn't dressed in my clothes for the day. Not that I was naked. And then you're like, here, have my pamphlet about finding Jesus. I'm answering the doors and telling strangers I'm not dressed. Yeah, I have a problem.
You silly goose.
But that's the perfect way to answer a door to Jehovah's Witness, right?
I don't know. He was all flustered. He ran away. All right. I think you were supposed to, this was the person that you were supposed to talk Harry Potter with, because he liked your Snipe guy.
Night.
Snape, whatever his name is. He says he's special because he has ADD and autism. His mind works differently, and maybe that'll work out for him in orcs. So anything,
Maybe. I feel like um
maybe you feel maybe. All right. So the next person we're going to talk about, and I found this person, like, we're going to talk about Chase. Like, if I was playing, what? Were you going to say something? So if I was going to play Survivor and I got put on my tribe with Chase, I feel like we would have connected right away, and he would be my ride and die to the end. Mostly because, like, I don't even know, he was just so personable to talk to. Um, yeah, he was just really personable to talk to, and I think he has a great social game, and I think he's going to win. What do you guys think? I think I might put him as my winner pick.
Maybe.
yeah,
You gonna
I
put
think
him as your winner pick?
Maybe.
I'm
I
putting.
think
There's somebody else on this tribe I'm putting as my winner pick.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, I like him too.
I don't
Yes,
know
and
much about winner picks, to be honest.
so Chase likes the men and wants to see Cooks' hair, but Cooks didn't send him a picture of his hair. Maybe you should send him
Oh
a
yeah. Chase told me I'm a big fat meanie and my taste in vampire filmography is questionable at best and terrible at worst. So I think they're going to be pre-merge.
Okay, yeah, pre-merge. Ah.
Oh man.
All right. So the next person, so I want you to tell me what you see in Cricket, because I like Cricket, but Cricket like scares me a little bit, because Cricket seems to have found issues with different kind of players, and like, it's probably fine, but just from where I've come from other seasons, it's a little scary. Like, I don't want you to have issues with other players. I just want everyone to get along And when she described what happened to her, it sounded like she was in the right and they were in the wrong. But I just want everybody just to be happy and play, and I don't want any drama. So tell me what you liked about Cricket and how Cricket was pretty much the only person to get your emoji.
Well, you see, it was just as Cricket was doing their app, I literally, I saw them doing it, and I'm just like, this person sounds like they're gonna bring it all. They're gonna know how to play, and they're gonna be smart about it. And there's one thing that I hate, and you guys know this. I hate people who think that they're playing smart, but they're playing like this big ball game, and they're really just mediocre. They're mediocrity. I hate people who are like that. Cricket didn't give that to me off the bat. And I'm just like, I think they're gonna be able to make some moves down the line that are gonna get them all the way to the promised land. And I'm just saying, the last person who I said that to, Swan, made it to the FTC.
He did.
I'm just saying.
Sparrow, please never find me mediocre.
Don't worry, I don't find you mediocre. You have more wins than me.
All right.
Yeah, to be honest, I forget.
So you don't have
Cricket
any.
wrote it all.
You don't have
I
anything.
think
You don't have anything to say about Cricket. Is that
if
why
that's
you're?
what you want.
Well, didn't you just say I forget? What are you forgetting?
I don't know. I forgot.
All right. So the next person.
It will do well.
Okay. Next person we're going to talk about is Dan Goosh. I kind of love him. First of all, the org hasn't even started yet, and I swear he has like 4 pages in his CFs. After last season, I love that because I don't think anybody even posted in there. So
Who's this?
Don Goosh. So he's played orgs for a long time, but he felt like he was chronically online and it was taking over his life, and that he stepped away probably for maybe a year and then came back. I guess before he was really busy with school and stuff, and this was just too much. He says in 2021 he was super into orgs. I would play all the time and sunk so much free time into it. But then college classes got harder. I struggled to find the time to play these games, how they should be played. So he took a giant step back. So
Here's the thing about a player like that. He's going to be all in.
Yes. And so basically, he says he's a purist. He loves social strategy. He says he has a strange relationship with it, that it takes over his life, which I don't think he really likes, but he has so much fun playing, maybe he doesn't care.
Honestly, that's fair.
It's fair, but also at the same time, could this happen again and could he end up, I don't think he'll quit, but maybe halfway through the season, this is taking over my life again, and then just kind of give up.
If he tells me that he needs to walk because of his mental health, I'm going to cry.
I honestly feel like he'll be one to stick it out even through that stuff, though. I don't know why, but that's what I think.
Quit, but I feel like he'll stop fighting to stay alive.
He goes, I used to be crazy active and play games all the time. Then I had one too many shitty experiences on here and decided I need to get off this app and join the real world, which I did. It was great not to be chronically online, and I have a much healthier relationship now. This is a long way to say the way this server is. Oh, this is what I want to talk about. Listen to what he says. This is a long way to say this server is streamlined. Scares me. Like you all got your shit together. It's awesome to see. But I am totally intimidated. There are so many bots, channels, safaris, advantages. Forgive me if I'm a little slow to pick everything up. Like he thinks my server is streamlined.
What's the
I
definition of streamlined?
What was that?
I don't know what the definition of streamlined is, but I know it's good.
Yeah, streamlined just mean. See, I don't think. You know how many people tell me my server is messy? That I'm loving that he sees it as streamlined. Like I've tried to get rid of channels, and I'm like, nope, I need that one. No, I need that one. So, I like.
Yeah,
being
honestly,
streamlined.
he's wrong.
That my org isn't streamlined.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Oh. I think my server's organized. I don't know why people don't think it's organized.
It is organized. It is organized. I'm just teasing you.
Oh my gosh.
Bad cooks. Get the newspaper.
All right. So, this is somebody I really want to talk about too.
So yeah, I think this is what I think will happen. I'm having a premonition about Dongush. He's going to win the game if he's all in the whole time, or he's going to kind of like not quit, but like semi-quit mid-merge. Those are the only two options.
That seems to be like your point of view for everybody on.
Really? I haven't
Yes.
said anybody for winner pick yet. But
All right.
Dongush is the closest one because he's either going to win or going to quit. And honestly, I think both of them are as likely as the other.
Okay. So this is one that I find so interesting. This is Scott. He's our 53-year-old. He is married, and I think he said he had 7, maybe 9 kids.
Damn.
Yes, he
Bro.
plays this for fun.
He has
I know
he has a
Scott.
lot of fun. That's for sure.
Well,
I know Scott.
Sparrow, you don't get pregnant every single time you have sex, so I don't know if that's.
I know that, but I'm just saying he's having fun.
Oh, so I was really excited when he applied.
And got busy.
He got busy. I mean, okay, so we can't just say the only thing about Scott is he has lots of kids and a lot of sex. We got to say something else.
Hey, I said it once. I'll say it again. Balls.
So he's played a lot of orgs. He's won 8 times. He's gotten awards.
Yes, I've played with Scott before.
Oh, you did? Where? And how
We
did you not
played-
know until right now? Because you
I
didn't
did
read
know.
You didn't read any of the apps?
Scott is when I played with Scott in whatever it's called, I don't know. But he tried to blindside me. I heard about it and blindside him, and he cried like a little baby.
You were making people cry in Survivor? Cocks.
I mean,
No,
did you not
came
see
for
what
me
I did to
first.
Vicky?
He came for me first. It was a 6-4 vote. And the funny thing is, all he would talk about all the time is that Scott, if you play with him in a Survivor org, at least it's from my experience, he is extremely cocky. All he ever talks about is, oh, I win every time I play. I get all the great placements all the time, all the time. It's all he talks about. And so I was like, and then when he got voted out 10th place because of me, he was like, oh, this has never happened before. And yeah. And let me guess, in his application, he never mentioned that he got 10th place, but he did.
I'd have to look. I didn't actually, I don't remember. All right, so next we have...
Scott is going to be pre-merge.
I think Scott's going to go far. I think he's definitely getting the top 5.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
All right, so we gotta wrap this up because we have to get ready for cast reveal. All right, next up is Tony. I mentioned him before. He's the one I'm playing Big Brother with. He's the one that put me on the block and then wanted to make all these stupid excuses like, oh, you're just a paw, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm not an idiot. I know you put me up because you wanted to put me up and you didn't care if I went home. It's like, oh, no, I want to work with you, blah, blah. Don't insult my intelligence. Make a good game move and then, like, stand behind it. You know what I mean? Because he tried to tell me, like, oh, he told me he put me up because if I was on the block or wasn't on the block, I'd veto Ace, which I probably would have, which that reason sounded legit. But then he tried to backtrack, oh, you're just a pawn, I really want to work with you, blah, 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 blah. Just tell me the truth. Don't sugarcoat it. Right, guys? Don't sugarcoat it.
Yeah, don't sugarcoat it.
Don't
Honestly, if
sugarcoat
there's
it.
one thing that I don't like is things coated in sugar.
Don't sugarcoat it. But I am
And
excited
here's
to
the
see
thing
him
about
play.
Tony. Here's the thing about Tony. He's going to be pre-merge because I'm going to rig the game against him because of what he did to Straw. I'm going to read his confessionals, leak information, do whatever I can. And he'll be like, oh, I hope this person doesn't get an idol because they're my enemy. I'll be like, hey, you want an idol? And I'll give it to them.
Sparrow, what are you gonna do to avenge me?
I'll slit everyone's throat who gets in the way.
Sparrow, that's a little extreme.
Hey, stab them in the back. I'll do the Boston Rob method to get rid of them all. Worked once.
All right, our very last person is Tyson. And let me tell you, this one, you know how I have a big heart and I just cast people I shouldn't cast? Like, I feel like Tyson, Alice, and maybe Wyatt are the ones that I shouldn't have casted, but I casted because I have a big heart. He DM'd me privately and he's like, I keep on applying to your org and your org is so big and it's so competitive that I can't play. And I felt so bad. And I'm like, you can play. But then apparently there was some controversy of him probably saying the N-word like kids say and stuff. But I had a very direct conversation with him. And he said that was a long time ago and that he's grown as a person and he does not do that anymore. And I guess Axo, maybe he was there or he was in that org and he decided that it was, we forgave him and gave him another try. So I kind of think he's going to flop, but he is going, because remember when I casted, who's the one that didn't talk? He started with the D. Dylan. Was it Dylan? The one that didn't talk? Yes, this will be the Dylan of the season.
I think this will be the Tyson of the season. He'll get pre-merge. And honestly, I do think he's probably going to say things that rub people the wrong way. He's probably not going to say the N-word, but I do think he's not going to be here for very long.
All right. So let's take turns, and I'm going to say that I think my top 3 that I think are going to make it into Final Tribal Council are Don Goosh, Scott, and Chase.
I'm going Cricket, Brandon, and I'm gonna say Nathan.
Nathan. Ooh.
Honestly, I think it's going to be Nathan because here's the thing. Remember, Nova took 2 young players under his wing and,
Oh,
and they
yeah,
followed
yeah,
him
yeah.
blindly. He's on the tribe of all the young people. And I feel like after he gets rid of Logan, I do feel like every single person on the Tiny Toons tribe would follow him blindly.
You mean log?
Nathan. I mean, Nathan.
You mean
You said Logan, but
I think you meant log.
Okay, well, anyway, so Nathan is going to win. He's my winner pick. And for the final 3, I think it's gonna be who were the some of the it's gonna be one of the people from Tiny Toons following him like a sheep. And who's the third?
All right,
I'm
good.
gonna
What are
go
you
with.
doing? What are you doing?
I'm thinking.
All right. There's no thinking on the podcast. Just have diarrhea of the mouth and just say what you want to say.
Okay. I think somebody like. I think. How old is Saren?
Saren is 16.
Hmm.
Did you already pick your people, or are you picking more people?
No, I'm thinking. I think. I don't know. Freaking. Mike. I don't know.
All
Not
right.
Mike.
So I
I
think
don't know.
on that note, I think it's time to end the podcast and get ready for cast reveal in a half hour. Woo!
yes, Kaka.
Woohoo!
Why did I go Kaka?
I don't know. All right, find our goodbye song. Oh, we have to sing along too. Sparrow, you have to sing along.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can we play 2, there's 4, there's 6, there 8 Thomas song?
For my goodbye
What?
song? No, you gotta play my goodbye song.
Okay. Gosh, it's so hard to find. I'm looking for it. Oh, found it.
I feel like the last 5 minutes of our podcast was Cooks going,
Hmm? What? Huh?
All right, play the song, Cooks.
True friends last
Forever they stay strong. Two friends so together like
Melody and song. When I'm feeling blue.
while I wait through. Friends fought together, true friends, me and you. Special girls, very best of friends, side by side until the very end. But friends do know I can count
Bye.